Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. It's time for another video of Down to the Frame, where we pull anime clips into the editor to look at forward and back, frame by frame, taking a closer look for the sake of appreciation and criticism. Today we'll be looking at all of the Fate Grand Order promos that have come out so far. The reason I chose these is, of course, you guys love Fate, but also because they go so freaking damn fast that there are minor details in the animation that we just flat out miss. So I want to take a look at those and really appreciate what's there. Now, admittedly, this does serve as a somewhat spoiler warning for Fate Grand Order, but in this case I'm going to do my best not to talk about the lore or the characters, believe it or not, and instead just look at the movement that's happening in frame, the things that we missed, the things that go super fast. With that out of the way, let's enjoy. Got a pretty cool run cycle right here. This is probably one of my coolest, most favorite things ever, Mordred and Fran just kind of fist bumping. Such a minor detail, and I love it. As well as how after they fist bump, they kind of kick off each other, the way that their steps are in sync. A lot of the detail here is easy as hell to miss. Got Atalante sitting there on top of Spartacus' shoulder. He seems like he's having way too much fucking fun. And Jack Deloli having a blast riding on there, so it's not all that threatening. It seems like they're all buddy-buddy now. Kairon and Achilles, they really should be fighting together. Taking on all the Dragon Tooth warriors. Kairon just grabs the guy, tosses him aside, while Achilles like flip kicks this other guy. If you look at it, you don't actually get to see any contact with the enemy he hit. He just kind of disappears, which is bizarre. It's mostly them that we're looking at, just being cool. You get a nice zoom out of Mashu. Oh my gosh. Pretty typical, doesn't really say much. Everyone's favorite cardboard cutout. I actually think he's pretty cool. Run, Robin Hood, run! Whoa, that was fast. Look at that. Just that launching fist coming right at you. You don't want to get fisted, so you get out just barely. Do a barrel roll. Just out and shoots. And due to the nature of how a lot of this stuff goes, it's all animated on ones because it's so damn fast. These commercials are over in like 5 seconds sometimes. So we're here to look at that and see what we would miss. And that's a really nice little still frame right here. You wouldn't have noticed that otherwise, in the grand scheme of the animation. She throws both kicks, fling them there, goes up, she's still in the air, so all of that is just like... And Tamamo Cat's just like, fuck you! That would hurt like a mofo. Nails on a chalkboard to the up 10th degree. She just summons water to like counteract his flame right there. Just releases a bunch of steam. She goes jumping away. It's like, hey, you escaped with steam. Crazy magic spell. Like, look at that. In a single frame, they implied that she swept it around all like this. In a single frame. Really now? They're able to get away with a lot of movement without actually animating that much. It's pretty impressive. Love art. Now I got some clips from the opening, which are generally a lot easier to see. Got poor little Jean climbing. It's kind of funny what Mashu's up to in a lot of these. Most of the time she's just kind of standing around or doing silly things. But in this case it looks like she came out of a fight and she's catching her breath and gaining her resolve back, which is pretty neat. Shing! Now my waifu. The best. I like that little eye wince. She's like, While she's cleaning. Cleaning the sword. So that when she holds it up, we get a lens flare that's beautiful. Shing! Like, Got Arjuna. Not too much going on. First animation of Skahak. Again, there's less animation in her actual spear than there is movement being implied by the streaks and swoops of her spear. I like how she's sort of stepping around and turning as she does it. How it's kind of smooth up until now, and then the fact that it hits here and then goes back down again has kind of a recoil. It's like, now you're just an acrobat. Look at this shit. Not that you were hiding much to the imagination to begin with. Jeez, how do those stay on? You can do the little pen twirly. Huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down with fire. I like me some Altera. And he's like, well, I better get to work. Meanwhile, Mashu's like having like a public shower. She's just letting all the rain hit her, and she's just doing this like beautiful little rain dance sort of thing. I don't get it, but I certainly think it's pretty. And he's like, oh, hi, senpai. I was just bathing. Everyone's like, oh, time to get up. We got work to do. Splash. It's actually pretty nice. Water splash. I love how they acknowledge both protagonists. They all charging forth. I like how it's just pretty much this open vortex in the background that's sort of the Grand Order landscape. Each of them comes in one by one. We just scroll across some familiar faces. It's crazy because it's so fast, they're out of the frame almost before you can register who it is. They don't get that, like, definitive pose. Maybe he does, but she's just about to have that moment where you clarify who she is, and then boonk, it just cuts to the next one. So it's going super fast, is my point. This actually makes you look way cooler than your actual in-game art. Da Vinci. And somehow she's not this sadistic, evil little bitch right here. In fact, she's rather cute. Hi, Trap. It's a trap. I love gold, man. Now this is a fun one because we got Artoria running forth. Camera starts rotating around. Gilgamesh is getting ready. He's like, I know how to fight. Bring it. Like, Gilgamesh has the gall to just like leap over her while they're fighting. He's doing all these fancy things that you normally don't see him do. Not even in his fight with Shiro. Look at that. She's gonna go for a swing and he's like, oh, nope. I saw that coming. That's like one hell of a Matrix sort of dodge, I guess. He uses that as a wind-up to slash back at her. Gilgamesh is just jumping all over the damn place. You'd think that armor would weigh him down, but nope. And that transitions to Jean fighting Emiya, which is weird. Why are you guys fighting each other? Because you always have to fight each other. This would be more like a fighting game opening. They're just constantly spinning. Then all of a sudden they get the hell off the screen so that they can do their little punch. And Mashu's like, what's happening to Mashu? She just like fell over and tripped. Like, wah! Everyone's fighting and she just fell over. I like how you look at the clouds and how they're rotating with Arjuna there. That's pretty cool. She's like a monkey. Wow. Does it really register as a panty shot if she's not even hiding it? The Onigashima event makes me want to, like, level her up now. She's doing kind of like a beautiful twirl right there. It's like that one gorgeous look. Skak, I love you! It's like, I've traded my pen for a blade! And I can twirl it just as easily. That's actually pretty cool. Mashu's like, I can't believe I tripped. Oh god. But this is super smooth. I love this little animation. Look at that. That is so silky smooth. That's because they animated this whole thing on ones. They animated her falling on ones. It's so gorgeous. Got some more characters. You see Merlin. Like, Merlin's literally... How many frames did they show him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 frames. That's... less than half a second here. Like how he just looks over plainly and she kind of has this, like, spring. I love it. Bing! You get to see this pic of Mashu for, like, 1 frame. Her is, like, younger, hanging around Chaldea, it still looks like, because of the hallways and shit. You get to see them even less time. Like, 3 frames of Chaldea itself. Happy Mashu. For, like, a split second. Yay! And the butterfly, which the butterfly is interesting because they are keeping the previous frames of animation. It's called an overlay. Or a trailing effect. And it makes it look pretty cool. Like, the butterfly is ethereal. Again, Mashu's just kind of frozen in a daze again. At least she's not falling over this time. And I hadn't noticed that before, but the actual game pieces, like screen caps and footage of the game, are in each of the bubbles. That's pretty cool. Pretty traditional shot here. Obviously, they're doing all the techniques I mentioned before. They move something really fast like this. You get a sense of her moving staff from the waves, the trails. And as we zoom back out of her, we get a bit of a foreground, sort of what it looks like to be like a decaying graveyard or a battlefield or something. And by having something blurry in the foreground, rotating to the right while you got something on the left, moving left in the background, it creates rotation, even though if you look at Jeanne, she's not really moving that much. Like, she herself isn't rotating as you'd think. Castor and his runes. It's fun to see the light kind of trail across his face. Umu gets to do some acrobatic swinging. There's a lot of that going on. I like how there's this slow sort of wind up to Artoria pulling the sword down, and then it's like... just in an instant. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Cleavage pirate. It's like Jack the Lowly's eyes are so strong that you just stare at them. They're so bright that they create trails when she moves. Distract you from where her blade is. It's actually a pretty cool transition. He's so happy here, and then he's not so happy. Well, maybe he is happy, he's just deranged. This makes me think how Fran is just so ladylike. Those lips. This is a nifty shot as it rotates around. Tesla! Now for a still, this is pretty cool because it's still being shaken around. It's good camera simulation. The blurring and whatnot makes that one still image very powerful in animation. And again, Mashu's not really fighting, she's just kind of being cute, as always. I like the still frames right here when she's just looking right up at the sky. It's like, what the hell is that? And here's where it starts to go real fast. Gets to shoot like 3 quick shots. Well, the Armud dodges that stuff. Servant has to be pretty damn fast to dodge bullets like that. He gets in for the strike regardless. Kick! Out the door with you. Or Fergus is here to drill you. Skahak is battling. It's Fionn. It's really weird because of how fast he's swinging his lance around. It just kind of disappears for a second is what it looks like, but it's actually here in rotation. I like how she maintains her cool. Like, look at that. She's like, huh. Skahak's got it down. Like, that's supposed to be a whole rotation around him. It's so fast. Can you feel the love tonight? That's really all you get to see of her. It's an impressive little animation, but it's just like... Here comes the Maeve. She's absolutely cute right here, and then... Poof. I got you. That's cool for that flash of light of his arrow. It just kind of smears the light right around here. You can see the contours of his body in that shine. It goes... It almost creates like this digital effect Like as it strikes, these are like perfect squares and rectangles fractaling out. Here's Arjuna looking like he's having way too much fun. Just chops through. They're like, fuck the mountains. We're into some cool Camelot shit now. It's pretty neat. Gawain seems very uptight. He's always pissed off at something. Holy crap, look at that. Oh, that is spooky as fuck. Look at that shit. His eyes are just these like holes and wow. He leapt up onto the wall. That's pretty crazy. Better watch out, the Egyptian hottie is coming for you. I like that. That small little gesture, just her arm going down a little bit. And some of that dynamic blurring of the hands. That confident face of hers is like... Oh! I like how the lighting changes, even in that little brief moment. King Hassan's all freaky as shit. Fire. Gawain kinda could be your buddy. You both have that demonic aura. As an assassin has to fly through it all. So much for your mask. Wow, look at that. That's the mask breaks. They just use like literally what looks like one of their sketches, but polished. Shatters off. Hey, you're pretty cute. Wow, the Knights of the Round Table fighting each other. Finally, we got Mashu kind of joining in the fray. Tristan tries to shoot, and he's like, nope. I'm with Bedivere. This little rotation. Of course, my love and hate relationship with the big boobed Artoria. When she's like that, it doesn't look nearly as bad, but it's still not the same Artoria. Rongominia, this is still a pretty epic shot, though. Mashu always has to be staring at something, so it comes down at her. It's not gay if it's clay. Isn't Enkidu just pretty? I love the detail in the hair blowing right there. Look at that. Ishtar is so hot. First you're wondering, like, what the hell is that? That weird blurry amorphous thing that takes up a whole frame. And the next frame you're like, oh no, that's just her headpiece. Damn, that's sexy. Fucking love Ishtar. Fire! But of course she's fighting Mashu, and that's not right. She needs to be on our side. Mashu's doing that really cool spin. Like, look at that shit. That's fucking awesome. Woo! Because now Mashu's gotten super powered up. Of course she's fighting with the Japanese servants here. That's pretty cool. They're rushing on in. And, holy fuck. Is that an Amazon? Yes, it's an Amazon. Holy shit. And how do your boobs stay in there? We'll never know. God, you look just demented here. Mashu, lock it. Ka-ching. Thank God you're a shielder. That's scary. Look at that. That's scary as shit. Oh, that's even worse. Ugh. You got Merlin here. He's all Gandalf. Going sword and staff. So cool. You're just tearing through people in the back. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at his teeth parting. It's like, oh. That's how you fuck up a monster. Dude, what are these creatures? They're really creepy. Probably babies of the snake lady. Oh my god! That's pretty intense. Look at that, those dead eyes. They're doing this cool, awesome kick that deflects something else. Fighting your Avenger, boy. There's a lot of these bro fist style punches that like send a shockwave. But this is more impressive. You got Saber Alter riding on a motorcycle, running away from a gigantic wolf. Like leaps over. It's coming down to bite. Oh god, look at that. Not the smoothest animation, but it's still intimidating as fuck to see those jaws coming at you. But of course she just twists around to the side. How did she turn? Yeah, so she just turns out of the way. The camera flips around. She brakes. Does a spin with her bike. This crazy zoom in. She gets out of the way. Jalter doing her own thing. There's a lot of cool transitions in this one. The bullet casing flies past. I like her face. Pretty cute. And if only she could keep that outfit. I would want Salter if that outfit. Ah, I love it. Everyone's favorite boy toy, Stolfo, in his school uniform, flipping out around here. Run away! Yar! Crazy ass pirate! Yar! Ah. That's like Cowboy Bebop shit right there, the sword versus the gun. Everyone is happy, especially Astolfo. That's a mysterious transition. Now we're into some ufotable glory with the Fate Zero Excel event. That's kind of epic. In Mashu's eyes, she can see the Gilgamesh spaceship. Call it a spaceship because it looks like it could go out into space. Man, you are falling from a long height. How'd you get all the way up there? That bridge is fucked. Explosions. But that's okay because Mashu hits to ride with Lancelot. It's hard to tell. It goes so fast. These Skandars are just having way too much fun ripping up the road. It's like, who needs them? Of course, that's because he's charging in toward his nemesis. All this chaos is happening, and Iris feels just like, huh? Guess what's coming for you? Your husband? Oh shit! Atalante Alter. She's faster than the average wolf. That's impressive. Look at that. You would think humans aren't built for that. That's impressive. Musashi's brought out the big guns. Holy shit. Damn it, it's cold. I love crows. It's a pretty girl with a creepy wolf in the background. This guy's trying too hard to be Kira. This is a pretty nifty shot, the crazy zoom in. This massive structure as they fight. It's okay, assassins are a dime a dozen. So Avise Braun can, like, ride through the heavens on his golems! Ah, she was pissed. That's one frozen landscape, holy crap. And reached out for this big claw-like hand, it's spooky. She can see into the cosmos. Then we got Ryogi Shiki. She doesn't mind getting wet in the rain. She just wants to kill you. Powerful. So there's a train passing behind her. The rain is just pouring so much and so heavily that it's all just this smeared blurriness. They do a lot of work in terms of the lighting to make it seem like she's soaked. Even the parts of her jacket that are probably the most absorbent. She flips around. You got that nice ufotable, like, lighting effects and flares. You don't want to go near her when she got them eyes activated. We got little Ilya following Asaka around. God knows what she wants. It's so cute. Hey, listen to me! We just got Medea Lily being all cute right here. She's like, hi! And a particularly adorable Toko right there. She's like, She's like the cutest person ever who smokes. Then Wicker Man's going on a rampage. Run, Mashu, run! Holy shit, that's intense. It's like, whoa! We get this very upskirty kind of shot of Mashu. She flips around. This is just like when Velvet flips around in my Down to the Frame on Tales of Zestiria. It's very similar in that regard. That's so cool. Ufotable, you're awesome. She flings around. Ufotable has already, like, specialized the techniques for making lancers and, like, the Gay Bolg style flares and effects, because this is the exact same thing they used for Lancer in the Heaven's Feel movie, but in this case it's Skahak diving into the Wicker Man. I want to see Skahak in more animation. She's gorgeous. Look at that. She's got her eyes on the prize. Artori is just chilling up here being like a badass. Like, huh? She's like, it's okay, I've fought on the same rooftop before. I can get you. Get ready to fight, and then... Oh, that is so cool. All the death lines throughout the entire fucking city. Yikes. It's an amazing texture. Ilya. It's a pretty epic spin around shot for her. Candyland! Medea Lily's like, I love candy! But it's nice to see Kuro in Fate Grand Order. It's crazy in the distance. Here comes Maeve, flying on her favorite chariots. Actually looks really creepy. Mashu's like, I can be a magical girl. Fwah! Oh, but this one's good. All these creepy skeleton fuckers. Musashi in the trees. Ripping through them. It goes so fast you can't see all the exquisite work that she puts in. So like leaps over this one, slices across its head. And nice. It's good. Look at that. That's smooth. That shit's smooth. Ninja. Oi. This event is just like Musashi heaven right there. Going in for a killing blow. Well, this is epic. Look at how fucking close that thing gets to her. That is like touching her forehead. And then she's just like, nope. In one frame. You'd think that that would actually cut her as it goes. It's kind of unbelievable how they say she dodged that. Look at that. It looks like it's just scraping against her already. It almost looks like there would be a scar there from... But that's just her eyebrow, but it's, yeah, it's just nuts. She just barely gets across. Amashi's got issues. She's walking off, and that's not creepy at all. The masters are finally getting serious. Look at that. That's epic. Woohoo! That's some cool shine on the armor. You're just fucking scary. Look at that. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, it's so fucking creepy. I'll butcher you. I like this chick's outfit. I call upon the power of lightning. Whoa, that is epic. Because of the, you know, the details that you can see only in the light. These guys actually look like mercenaries now. It's pretty epic. And she's just so cute. Cute and tired. I love how she turns her head, but then her hair has to follow afterward. That recoil effect. Robo Mashu. With her VR headset, anything is possible. And I love this. That is such a stylistic shot. It's very creepy. Got all the fire, the graininess of it, making it seem like an old film. Got just Nobu sitting in the background. Giving us that typical glare of devilish fire. Baby fighting. That's spooky. Look at that. That is nuts. Look at that. Turns into a fucking beast. can see him in the reflection. That's just nuts. That's actually really smooth. Is that shot on ones? Yeah, it is. This is cool because they're riding in on this darkness. Just snaky snake. Flying up to the heavens. And here's Nobu thinking she's part of Recreators. But here's the real excitement, the battle between the Okitas. Who do you like more, Okita Alter or regular Okita? I like regular Okita. She's cute. But it's hard to say no to Underboob. I like how that blast is, so she goes jumping in. Like, what kind of a move is that? It's really cool. She like flips over, and then they clash. We don't even really get to see exactly what happened. They're still fighting on the roof now. That's a good shot, nice and smooth of them. Staring each other down. Of course, their fight's never over. Cling clang. That's actually a really gorgeous shot as the city becomes lit in view and they're just fighting on the tippity-tip top of this building. It's a wonderful view of the entire city in the moonlight. I love that. That's ominous as fuck. I love how dark it is, but you can still get a lot of detail out. This is just creepy. Look at that. Bam! I love how fast that is for how intense it is. Over your head. Juxtaposed with, let's eat cute ice cream, yay! Super adorable. Okita being a badass. Too bad she and her other self can't get along. Our second outing at the beach. Raiko, your tits are freaking scary. I don't like them. They're too big. Those boobs are too big. That said, this preview does go very quickly. Each character we only get to see for a little bit of time. Walking through, oh no! Nobu's not wearing a bikini, but it's still really nice. I like her attitude. It's cute. Someone thought Nero needed a boob job. Jeez, look at that flump. But I'm a man for Artoria. Fun little zoom out shot. I don't know why, but it reminds me of the pod racing in Star Wars Episode 1. Then they troll us with a version of Ishtar that's wearing more clothes than usual. I mean, she really can't wear less. That's a very dynamic camera. Woo, sweeping back up. I bet a lot of people like that camera angle. Swings it down. Trails across. Got Mashu and her bowling pins juggling. That's actually pretty fun to watch how they animate that. It's pretty well done. When she falls apart, oh no, clunk. Oh! And we got Matahari, who literally does not get enough love. I'm glad she's in Fate Grand Order Arcade, where she can show off all her beauty in HD. So wonderful. Then we're wandering through the depths of hell. That's a rather bizarre contrast. And she's like, wait, what? Did I just walk into hell? Last but not least, the OG summer event. Jeez. Flong. That's crazy. That's actually really impressive how they handle. This may not be how real boobs work, but it's still impressive to see how much movement there is in them. How lofty they are when she jumps. They get tugged back, and then they have to fly up. Of course, she spreads her arms out, flings into the air. Everything just flies up. It's really cool. I can't really comment on this amazing picture of Skahak other than the fact that it's just a picture. All we're doing is scrolling. Now, this is simplistic and cute. Bust her hand through those sandcastles like, ah! I love how they handle that. It really does make you feel like summer when they just shine up the whole screen like that with lens flares and things, because the sun is really bright in the summer. Again, a still picture, but with water effects. I love this because it's Mordred getting along with her daddy. Her sploosh. You know, Mordred's not always having this much fun, and it's just sweet to see. She's cheating. Squirtoria brought her guns. Oh, I can't wait for this summer event. I want it. And there you have it. Depending on the PV, you sometimes get really awesome animation, and sometimes pretty mediocre stuff, but it goes so fast that it's worth taking a deeper look at and seeing all the things that you could have missed. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I certainly learned a lot. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the playlist of my other Down to the Frame episodes, or in this case, any of my lore videos for the Fate franchise. Consider being a patron of my channel so I can bring you even better content. But I'd simply appreciate you liking and commenting on the video as well. Don't forget to subscribe for more anime lists, reviews, discussions, lore videos, let's plays, and the Holy Waifu Wars. Until next time, celebrate your fandom.